Boys, there is a serious topic we gotta discuss. And when I say serious, I mean dead serious. Mental health kind of serious. It's so serious, I'm gonna take my glasses off for this. For good. And now I'm gonna talk about mental health. Because that is something many of us struggle with bad mental health. That's what I'm talking about. Mental health is like very fucking important. If you don't have a good mental health, you're gonna procrastinate. You're gonna not feel like doing stuff. You're gonna feel like shit. You won't like yourself. You won't like stuff you do. You will feel unmotivated for every fucking thing in your life. Why in the hell do you think it's not good to improve your mental health? Like, I mean, probably you think it is because you clicked on this video. But like, I don't understand. If you think mental health is important, you gotta be working on it as well. So I gotta tell you my story. I used to be one of the biggest gamers around here. I used to be that fucking nerd that played video games from when he woke up till he went to bed. And by that I mean I woke up earlier so I could go play video games. I woke up at like 8-9 a.m. so I could go play video games till the 9 p.m. And I would play even more if my parents wouldn't say, hey yo, get the fuck off the PC. I would play even more if my parents wouldn't tell me to get off the PC. I would play till midnight. I remember once they were away from the house. I played the whole day. It was like 3 a.m. when I stopped. And why did I stop? Because my friends want to sleep. I would still play, but I want to sleep. It's funny now that you look back because what do I have from all that? I have nothing from all that. But that's not even the point. Thing is, I always used to play those games, and then my father or my mother asked me to help them with something, to do something, and I was like, mad! I was literally mad. I was like, bro, let me play my fucking game. You know? I was always complaining. I didn't feel like doing this stuff. They said, you know what, you got till the end of this week to harvest the wheat outside. And I was like, fuck. And I didn't want to do it. And I felt so unmotivated, so mad. And then I had to do it because it was the last day. I procrastinated till the end of the week, yeah. And I had to do it because otherwise they would take my PC away. And I was like, you know, that moody, mad, uncool kind of a mood when I went to harvest the wheat. And while I was doing it, I was like mad, pushing that thing around. I was like, bro, I gotta finish it. Why it don't work? And it's this kind of stuff, you know. It's pretty bad. I honestly, you know, while I was doing this, I didn't say, yeah, everything is the problem. I actually hated myself. I was like, why in the fuck do I gotta be like this? Why do I gotta hate everything? Why do I gotta complain about everything? I hated myself. I didn't like myself being like that. And I just don't know why didn't I just stop doing the bad habits, stop playing the video games. Why didn't I stop eating the unhealthy food? Why didn't I stop with all the quick dopamine hit activities? You know, I don't know. I was just stupid. I didn't know they were the problem. I didn't know they were not actually the problem. They were the actions that led to the problem. The problem was my mental health. With these actions, I was slowly destroying my mental health, and I didn't even realize this because you know I was young and stupid. I didn't have the knowledge I have now, and that's exactly why I want to teach you this stuff, so you don't do the same mistakes I did, and you can improve in your life way faster than I did. So yeah, it's actually very simple to fix your mental health. I didn't thought so until I found out on the internet those, you know, YouTube videos and stuff. And I found out it only takes like about 2 weeks to fix your mental health. And I didn't believe it takes that like almost no time to fix your mental health until I tried. I tried doing the good stuff for your mental health for 2 weeks. I was dead on serious. I didn't even actually need the hard work. I thought I'm gonna have to, but it's not. It was actually quite easy. And like in 2 weeks, I felt the happiest I ever did. I felt the happiest, the most motivated, the most disciplined I was ever in my life. I did like there was stuff to do outside the house, and my parents didn't even need to tell me to do them. I just was like, oh wait, there's trash to take out, there's wheat to harvest. I'm gonna go and do it because I feel like doing that. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine from being that mad guy that procrastinated to the last day and had to be forced to do those stuff, turning to a guy who does those stuff on his own because he feels like doing them? Doesn't that sound amazing? Imagine that being you. Imagine you doing this. Bro, that is amazing. It's literally amazing. It's like, it can feel unreal. It felt unreal for me. I was honest, like, ain't no way I'm ever gonna be like that. But that was the first problem. It was self-talk. It was negative self-talk. You should never talk negative about yourself because it does not benefit you. And your brain does not separate the truth from the lie. So if you say I can never do that, your brain is gonna say, oh wait, he can never do that. Why would you do that? If you say I can do this, I will do this. It doesn't matter when. I'm gonna do it. It can be in 5 years. It can be 10 years. I'm gonna do it. Your brain's gonna be like, oh yep, he's gonna do it. Your brain's gonna believe what you say. So if you say I'm good, I look good, everyone likes me, your brain's gonna believe this, and you're gonna be acting more confident because you say, oh, everyone likes me, so why would I not be confident? I mean, everyone likes me, so I can just be me, do whatever the fuck I want. Or if you say everyone dislikes me, ain't no way I'm getting those friends, and you're gonna be talking to those people, your brain's gonna be thinking, well, he ain't getting those friends either way, so why would I? So he's a loser. That's what you're gonna tell your brain, and your brain's gonna believe it. So don't do that. Don't do the negative self-talk, man. It's like self-harm. That's self-harm. You get no benefit from it. You just lose stuff. And meanwhile, if you, instead of negative self-talk, do the positive self-talk, I can do this. I will do this. There's the benefit. Your brain's gonna believe it. Your chances are like way higher of you actually achieving those stuff than they were before. And you might say, oh, but I might actually still not. Why in the fuck would you say this? Okay, if you look realistically, you might still fail. But your chances are like way higher. It's like, why would you take no chance or zero chance with negative self-talk if you can get this much chance of actually achieving your goal with positive self-talk? Bro, there is some stuff we can't control in our lives. And those are the stuff you should not even worry about because like you can't control what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I mean, you can always try to prevent it, of course, that's true. I agree. But with positive self-talk, you will never lose anything. You will just gain. I'm not saying be egoistic and say, oh, I'm the fucking king here. You over there, you're a fucking loser. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, you can feel like, you can say, yeah, I'm the fucking boss here, man. I'm the fucking king here. But then actually you have to be the king. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take all the responsibility. You gotta be the best. You gotta do the stuff that the king would. That the actual top G guy would. But if you're just some low quality guy over there saying, oh, I'm the king. Meanwhile, he's watching porn on his fucking phone. Masturbating 5 times per day and not doing the work because he's playing video games. Oh well, I got an F on my math exam because I didn't fucking study. What's 1 plus 1? Bro. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Zero effort and zero things. You cannot call yourself the king. If you want to call yourself the king, the boss, the real G, you gotta be one. You gotta act like one. You gotta do the habits they do. And even improve them. Even be better. Because otherwise, who the fuck are you lying to? You're lying to yourself otherwise. Okay, I maybe went a bit off the topic, but the main thing here is mental health. You will not ever feel like doing the hard work if your mental health will suck. You won't even feel good in your skin. You will feel like you're missing out in your life. You will feel like anxious, depressed. Those are all the symptoms of mental health, bro. If you think you're depressed, if you know you're anxious, if you have suicidal thoughts, that's on your mental health, bro. It's all the mental health. You can take my word when I say that by doing the good habits, improving your mental health kind of habits, your mental health is gonna drastically improve. And you can do that in just 2 weeks. Like, I'm gonna leave a link under this video for UK's national health test, and you're gonna be able to test your mental health there. It's like a depression and anxiety score, and you're gonna do, that's an actionable step actually. Go right now, click on the link and complete the test, and then take a screenshot, I don't know, mark down or something of your results, And in 2 weeks, you're gonna have those results. By at least 50%. I said that's exactly what half means, dumbass. I'm sorry. Anyway, just 2 weeks. You're gonna have those results. How are you gonna do that? It's actually very simple. And there's another actionable step for you right now. Go grab a pen. Go grab a pen and a paper. Find it wherever you are in your room somewhere. Find it wherever you are in your room or somewhere. Go grab a pen and a piece of paper. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it with you, but you have to do it too. We got a pen, a piece of paper. All right. Now, on this piece of paper, you're gonna write numbers from up to down, 1 to 14. 14 days, 2 weeks. Alright, you got it? 1 to 14, see? And now, 1 to 14 days. And now we're gonna add habits inside of them. It's gonna be like, you know, a habit tracker. We're gonna write the good kind of habits, the ones that fix your mental health. And these are, for example, meditation, gratitude journaling, exercise, getting the sunlight, going in nature, reading, learning on self-improvement, or for school, but I prefer to do learning just as self-improvement, because like, if you learn on self-improvement, you're gonna be, you know, smarter, but like, you gotta separate learning about self-improvement in school. Anyway, or for business or something like that. And reading. And yeah, these are the habits we're gonna add in. But like, we're not gonna add all the habits. I mean, you can add all the habits if you want. I got a bit even more than this in my actual habit tracker. But like, just for the beginning, for you, we're gonna just put those the most important ones in. But just for you, because you're as a beginner, you're just gonna put in the most important ones. We're gonna start just with the 6 basic, the most important ones. And those are meditation, journaling, gratitude journaling, exercise, reading, and learning. Learning about self-improvement, as I said. And we're gonna write them down in order right now. Give me a second, I'm gonna write it for you. Alright, so on the end, the list should look something like this. 14 days, you got the lines. And you got the 6 most important habits. Such as the exercise, meditation, gratitude, learning, and reading. And now you're gonna do these habits every single day, because we got 14 days, and you're gonna do every single day, every single of those habits. At least try to do them. At least try your best to do them. And if you fail once in between, don't think that's the end. It's not. Like, if you like slack one day, if you lack one day, if you like came to the day 3, you did all the habits, and then the day 4, oh shit, you just did, I don't know, exercise. That doesn't mean you have to stop and like, oh wait, I failed, I have to reset. No, bro, no. You're on a good way. You got to day 3, and then your streak resetted. So what are you gonna do now? Quit and be depressed forever again, or restart and maybe get to day 4? Maybe you're just gonna get to day 1. Like, you know, you came to the day 3, you lacked, and now restart again. Boom, you're gonna like again. Boom, 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 boom. You keep on doing that. Your graph is not gonna go like this. Oh, I got here. Boom, you failed, and then you go down. No, you got up here, you failed. You got a bit up, you failed. Maybe you even went down more, and you came a bit up, and then you failed. And then you got a bit more up and failed. Boom, boom, boom. You see, but if you look at this on the long run, you're looking this like day-to-day basis. But if you look at this on the long run, the graph is gonna go something like this. You understand? That's just the way the life works. By small wins every day, you're gonna get better and better. But like, these habits, they're actually gonna make your life way better. Because like, imagine your life with not doing those habits, it's just gonna go down, you know? But if you do those habits every day, you do some today, you do some tomorrow, you do some the day after, and then you lack. But then you start again. You see, the thing is, you're doing those habits. You know, you didn't stop, and now you're not doing the habits anymore. You're doing those habits. Maybe you're not doing them, all of them every day, but you're still doing them. So eventually, habit is gonna put you up. Not doing the habit is gonna put you down. Doing a singular habit on the long run is gonna put you up. So if you do just one habit, it's better than doing nothing. And I want you to understand something about this list. A very important thing. You got 6 habits up here. But that doesn't mean you gotta do the hardest exercising, fitness, gym workout ever. The bodybuilders do. No, that doesn't mean you gotta journal the whole book. No, it doesn't mean you gotta meditate for 1 hour and a half. No, listen. But now listen to me clearly, because your brain is gonna tell you that's stupid advice. But listen, if you can just overhear your brain, like do exactly what I tell you right now, you're gonna achieve good stuff. And now, before you think I'm stupid, let me tell you one thing. Your brain got you in the position you're in right now, so you can't trust your brain. That's the stupid part of your brain. Some people call it the lizard brain. The lizard part of your brain should not be listened to. That's the part of the brain that tells you to eat the junk food. That's the part of your brain that tells you all the bad habits. Go play video games, go watch porn, go masturbate. No, that's the part of the brain that tells you to stop, right? The lizard brain. And you should not listen to it, because that's the part of the brain that got you here. Not everything that happens in your mind is good for you. You got the good part of the brain and the bad part of the brain. It's like an angel and the devil, you know, fighting. You know those pictures? Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm gonna tell you now, it's very important for this. You got 6 habits, and every single day, as soon as you do the bare minimum of each habit, you get to tick the box. You do 1 set of push-ups, you get to tick the box. You do 1 breath of mindfulness, you get to tick the box. You wrote 1 sentence of what you're grateful for in your journal, you get to tick the box. You see, you wrote just few lines, just few words of the journal, you get to tick the box. Do you understand? You do the bare minimum and you get to tick the box. And now you might wonder, what the fuck, that's stupid, it has no effect. No, it actually has effect. Because when you're gonna be doing this every day, you're gonna be, by time, progressive overloading. You know what that means? You're gonna do 1 breath of mindfulness a day. You're gonna do, in 1 week, you're gonna do 5 of them. In 2 weeks, you're gonna be meditating for 1 minute. In 5 weeks, you're gonna be meditating for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do you understand? We progressive overload this stuff. And the point where you have to start small is because you're making this a habit. You understand? You're making this a habit. Every day, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna do a breath of mindfulness. And then this becomes a habit. And then you progressive overload it. And then in like a few months, you're gonna be able to meditate for 30 minutes. But today you can't. You can't start. If you're at the bare bottom right now, you cannot magically just start doing the things world athletes are doing. You can't just magically become the monk. You start small, and eventually you will get the option to become the monk, the world athlete, the champion. But you gotta start small, because do you think the monk was born and bam, today I'm the great monk? Or do you think the athlete, the champion, was born and bam, I'm the runner, man, I can run 100 kilometers? No. Do you think they were always motivated to do this stuff? No, they weren't. But yeah, they still do this stuff. They started small. Why do you think you go to gym and you can't bench press the first day? Then why do you think you can someday bench press 100 kilograms if you can the first day? Progressive overload. Today you're gonna start small. Today you're gonna start small. I don't know, 20 kilograms. And in 1 week you're gonna have 22.5. And in 2 weeks you're maybe gonna still stay on 22.5. But in 3 weeks you're gonna have 25. And by months you're gonna get to 100. Do you understand? You start small, and then you grow big by progressive overload. You have to progressive overload everywhere in your life. It's very effective. Now you gotta promise me one thing. That you will try your best to complete those 14 days. You got 14 days. Just 14 days. And your mental health is gonna skyrocket. It's gonna be like the best ever in your life. And if after 2 weeks you will feel like that's bullshit, fair enough. Come back to the video. I mean, you can dislike the video right now if you want, and then come back in 2 weeks and like change it to a like if it's actually gonna help you. Like 2 weeks, what do you gotta lose? Try it out. And I promise to you, when I tried this out, it really helped me. And when the second week came, I was so proud of my achievements. I was so proud of my progress on my mental health. You know, when you're done with 2 weeks, take the mental health test again, the one in the link, and you're gonna see that your scores are gonna like to go down by half, if not even more. My went down even more. It was like amazing, like the best time of my life. I loved myself, bro. I love myself, and I didn't before. It's amazing. But like the thing is, when I got to the day 14, I was so proud of my progress that I made another list. And I'm still making those lists. It's like, it never stops. You gotta After that, you just gotta. That's just your lifestyle now. You meditate. You do the gratitude journaling. That's just your lifestyle now. Good old stuff. It's just the stuff you do in your life now. Do you understand? You're doing this for life. Imagine yourself 65 years old, still meditating, having the best mental health of all the people around you, being the one that's always present, being the one that's the admiration for everyone around them, for your children, for your grandchildren, for your wife, for your family, for the people around you. They all admire you. They all admire your mindfulness, your mental health, your discipline, motivation, your will to work. And you achieved all that because you started today. Not tomorrow, today. Make this list. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 a.m. And your mom's gonna be, oh fuck, she might hear me. Oh, alright. Then make the list in your phone. You're just looking at excuses right now. You can make the list on your phone. And tomorrow rewrite it in your book or something. On the paper. But you can make it today on the phone. And try to do at least the bare minimum. Okay, drop down to the floor, do 3 push-ups. Your mom's not gonna hear that. Do 2 breaths of mindfulness. Your mom's not gonna hear that. And you gotta take 2 boxes, bro. Do you understand? You're just looking for excuses. You don't need to do all of them today, but like, the sooner you start, the better. You'll see. It's just a week, bro. I believe in you. You can do it. If I could do it, and I was literally at the bottom, if I could do it, so can you. That's gonna be it for the video, boys. Stay tuned. I'm gonna upload more videos. If you don't know how to meditate, in the next few days I'm gonna upload a video on how to meditate, and on how to journal and this kind of stuff. But yeah, that was the longest video. And if you stick to the end, bro, you're the real G. You're gonna make it in life, because most people don't even have the mindfulness to stay that long. They're just gonna be like, oh well, he's not saying good shit, bam, I'm out, you know. That's most of the people. But if you stayed, congrats, bro. And remember, pain sucks, but it's what makes us stronger. See ya.